Oh, we're live.
Did it work?
That's what it says. It says you're live. Oh.
Did it? Are we here?
Now it says that you're
Just
live.
wait for someone to tell us whether or not they can see us here.
Hi.
Or maybe, no, I think it might wait until 4 exactly. Oh, 3. Oh, no, we're good. Did it? Are we there? Did it?
I don't know.
Well, it's exactly 4 now. Just ask people to tell us if it works or not.
Is it working? It says, hi, how are you all doing? Hi, guys. Yes, people are saying hello. I'm assuming it's working.
Amazing.
Right?
Okay, well.
Wait, the freezer.
The freezer.
You left the fridge.
Hello. No. Cheers. Cheers. I'm going to go close the freezer.
You got it. Come back.
All right. Hello, everyone. We are here. Hi. We're all alive somehow, despite being quarantined. Isn't this freaking great?
Yay.
I mean, not the being quarantined part, but like the fact that we're all here.
We're all here, and it's Sunday.
Hello, Costa Rica. Working great. Exciting news. I have just recently purchased a microphone, hence why you can probably hear me really well. And that's going to be used in upcoming videos and potentially some podcast kind of material. So look forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Holy heck. We have got folks from Scotland,
Kansas, Connecticut, California. Someone just said, yay.
Faros land. I think that's a joke, but I like it. England. ASMR, baby. We getting you all that good stuff.
Portland. Oh, Levi.
Okay, so disclaimer: for the thumbnail of this video, we poured these beers, posed with them, and then we put them in the freezer to keep them cold for a bit, and now they are frozen.
Mine's okay. I've broken the top of it.
I got to drink through the top of my beer. No, it's fully frozen.
Just get a spoon. Oh, Levi. No.
Wait, ASMR this. Listen.
No, don't. No. Ick. You're like that kid in the winter who's like, don't put your tongue on the pole. You're like, what?
Wow, this is off to a great start, everyone. Wow, thank you for coming. I'm going to put my tongue in stuff.
From Pennsylvania.
Wow.
What type of beers? They're the First Bjorn from Phillips.
Yeah, these are our local brewery, our favorite brewery. They have a no contact form of getting beer right now. You can't fill in the growlers, unfortunately, so we got them in cans, but you go outside their brewery and you honk twice, and then they come out, take your order, go back inside, get your order, and then you pop your trunk and they put it in your trunk for you and close it, and then you tap pay. So there's like zero contact.
You could also do that on your bike though too. Like they would just bring it out, put it on the side of the road, and you're like, okay, thanks, and then
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
If my husband who is German saw you guys now, yeah, well, there you go. Wow. So yeah, let's get a few. So we got France, Germany, California, Egypt, Pennsylvania, Costa Rica, Saskatchewan. That's great.
Saskatchewan.
Got to keep those Canadian fam acknowledged. How does it taste? Okay, so this beer is a lighter beer.
I think it's only 3.5%.
Yeah, it's like an American beer basically,
but better tasting.
Because there's like
way better.
Yeah,
tasting.
It's like. It's a bit hoppy, but refreshing. You're supposed to drink it on like your lunch break.
Your lunch break. Or, Sundays at 4.
There's so much ice in this beer, guys. I did not think this through at all.
It's great.
Spain, Ohio, Texas, Utah, New York City, Alaska, Williams Lake.
Williams Lake?
What? Oh, my God.
That's crazy.
I grew up in a very small town in northern Canada. People in Canada would say that that's not northern Canada, but I grew up respectively north. And somebody was just like, I'm from north of where you lived, which is super amazing.
It's only like an hour from where you grew up.
California, New Zealand, Hungary, Turkey,
New Zealand,
Mars, Aiden, you and Elon, man. Thanks for coming out. Arizona, Egypt,
from
Denmark,
my bed.
Philippines.
True.
So we're living this quarantine life, we posted a video all about what it's like to live in our tiny apartment. And honestly, the reception was awesome. Like, it was so cool to make something that wasn't like overproduced and like very scripted like I normally do, and have everyone like it. Yeah.
Well, actually, to be honest, Levi had a script for the tour, like the house tour. He's like, hey, Leah, you want to look at the script? And I read it and I was like, well, it sounds like you're giving the tour, but I'm giving the tour. So I'm just going to do it. And then, yeah.
Yeah. And then you saw what happened. She made a lot of sex jokes. And my favorite comment from the previous video was somebody came on there and they're like, damn, is Leah so thirsty in this video, or is that just me? Oh, that was so funny. No. That was great. But thank you so much for all the love. It's got a lot of great views and even more awesome comments. So we're doing a follow-up, like a second part 2 of that, specifically about our kitchen soon, and like how we survive living in our kitchen during quarantine. Yeah. Because it was a stressful place for us in our relationship for a long time.
That first year, yikes.
Yeah.
Tough.
Our vibes were not aligned in the kitchen.
No.
And now they are.
Chakras, but now they've all come into alignment.
Just moved to New York City. Talk about timing. Oh. Did you figure out the handstand yet?
So close. Oh no. Oh no.
The answer is no.
Do not hurt my plants.
Okay.
I have little plants over there. I'm growing tomatoes.
I'm not going to do a lot. I'm just going to do one to show you that I'm trying.
He's trying. That was pretty good, actually.
That was like actually one of the better ones I've done.
Wow, he just needed the pressure of being on camera. There you go.
So if you have no idea what we're talking about, on Instagram, I just decided that I was gonna learn how to do a handstand during the quarantine, and Leah's been trying too. And
I'm not as good.
Yeah, so if you're following me on Instagram, you'll get all kinds of terrible handstand updates. So maybe follow us over there. Leah's on there as well. At Leah Tidy 250.
I have a private account, but I basically, if you're willing to, click, and then I'll probably say yes. I probably say yes. You took the time to say that you want to follow me. That's
can't wait for long as it's midnight. But good luck with the stream. Thanks, Sally. Thanks for coming out.
Kayla wants to know about my tomatoes. Okay, you talk, and I'll go get the plants.
Are you gonna give Levi a haircut soon?
Oh God, do you trust me?
What would you guys think of a bowl cut? Like, if we could just do like a real hard line. Oh yeah, there we go. Here,
Here, you take those ones.
So we got into gardening because we're at the house. We do garden normally, but this is our kind of latest experiment. We have all these on the outside are tomatoes. The one in the middle is a cucumber.
And so we're trying to grow them here before we put them outside. And then I have this one's not super happy, but little broccolis and another cucumber here. Look, little broccolis.
We also have no idea what we're doing. Like, this is the first time we've ever done this. And
well, I think we're doing all right. And then eventually we'll put them in our bigger garden. It's an outdoor community garden.
Yeah.
So we'll put it in our plot there. But for now,
here, you take one at a time. Also, you would have seen our community garden on the Instagram story today if you're over there. Just seriously, follow us on Instagram. But yeah, let's get some questions going, because this is always very interesting, because I, as a creator, don't get to have as much of a dialogue with the people who follow the channel. So, this is a space where we get to kind of hang out. Oh, mullet.
Or they said go full Britney and buzz it. The whole thing.
No, people don't want that.
I don't want that.
Leah, I don't want that.
No, I have to live with
beer update, still very icy.
Mine's great.
What? Maybe it's the cup difference. I don't know. Grow it into a mullet. I think I've seen that twice. Done. We're doing it. Full send.
Cool.
Have you tried planting in compostable cups? That's what those are.
That's what those are. Like little. They're made out of like coconut fibers, and so I think what you do is you just take the whole thing and put it in the garden. Yeah. They're pretty cool.
Going to bed now, Tristan. Oh, dude, sorry. Yeah, there's no good time zone really. Like, if I picked something that worked in Europe, it wouldn't have worked here, you know. So sorry, but thanks for coming out.
Have a good
Love
sleep.
y'all. I just hit request. Somebody followed you. That's good.
Oh, did you?
Freaking awesome.
Well,
Gavin.
after this, I'll
Look forward to
go-
Gavin.
Gavin.
Oh, Sophia. What?
Thanks, Sophia.
Thanks for that little contribution, Sophia. That's freaking awesome. Even in these tight times, I understand there's a lot of people out there that have not had a solid income stream for the last month or so. So, yeah, really appreciate that. That's huge. Thanks a lot. Sophia, if you have any questions, hit me up. Hit us up. We'll answer them right meow. What's your go-to meal during quarantine? Well, we actually just made. We don't actually make stuff.
We don't bake things very often.
Yeah,
but
we did make something now.
For some reason, we have all the things to show off to you. It's great.
Yeah, this is. Don't get the feeling that we're always like doing this. We made banana muffins.
Banana chocolate chip. You say we very liberally. I made banana chocolate chip muffins. And Levi's like, ooh, we're so homey making these things. How great.
We made these muffins. They're like pretty delicious.
Wait, oh, careful.
Look at that.
Oh
my God. They're perfect.
Thank you, I know.
I'm very impressed with you right now. This is
too.
incredible.
Me too. This is even made in Canada, this thing. You see that?
Gosh.
I know.
What the heck?
Doing so well.
Driving in Victoria scares me shitless when you had a car. How did you get used to it?
You have to just memorize where the one-way streets are.
Yeah, and I'm
honestly.
just stupidly confident behind the wheel of a car.
I am very cautious.
Drive with reckless disregard for
Levi.
other people, and it always works out. So,
no.
Yeah. Holy smokes. They literally smell so good. This is dumb. I want to eat these right now, but we're drinking beer, and that just doesn't work. Show and tell with Levi and Leah. Hell yeah. Except not PG.
What?
I
wasn't even thinking
that. What? Oh.
I wasn't show and tell with the banana muffins and with the tomato plants. It's so wholesome.
Yeah, Yeah, I feel you.
This is a family-friendly show.
Tried driving to Vancouver. True. Muffins Pog. What does that mean? Perfect.
I don't know.
Organic grain.
I don't know.
We're going to figure that out. Feel really privileged to be a key worker right now and being able to go to work and talk to other people. That's awesome, man.
Thanks for what you do.
Yeah, we need people out there who are keeping the gears moving in the cog. It's pretty crazy right now. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, Sophia. What? Sophia, what the heck?
Is this Sophia again?
Or is this another Sophia? I'm blown away. Either way, Sophia R. Thank you. That is truly awesome. Really appreciate you not only taking the time to come and hang out, but tossing us a few dollars to keep the channel going.
Yeah. Somebody just asked, they couldn't remember if we are vegetarian. Yes, we are. We are like conveniently vegan. So like
we're mostly vegan.
Mostly vegan. And then sometimes also we're not going out to restaurants or going to visit our families right now. So probably more vegan than normal because we're the ones cooking all the food.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Do you play any games together while in quarantine? I've been trying to find good games to play with my husband.
Crib.
More
show and tell. Exactly.
More show and tell.
Levi and I play Crib. It's like the quintessential game. If you don't know it, you're like, I don't get it. It's math. Neither of us like math, but we love this game. So you play with cards and you use this board. And look, see, you have Levi and Leah and the number of times that we've won on there. Leah always is much better. Actually, I didn't put on my one from last night because I also won. And as you can see, we did buy this board thrifted. Actually, we didn't even buy it thrifted. My parents did. 69 cents secondhand. This is a family crib board. The Fisher Tidy Crib Board. My last name's Tidy, but my mom's last name is Fisher. So it's a Fisher Tidy Crib Board. You didn't get it? Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, so we play crib. Puzzles. How is it going with your guys' tushy water thingy? I love it.
It's actually the best. We figured out. So the big thing with me in the video, and I actually talked about this, was the towels, and we didn't have the towels figured out for a while, and that's why the video took so long to put out. Yeah. But now we have the towels figured out, and we have like 3 rolls of toilet paper, and
that's it.
We have had 3 rolls of toilet paper for like the last month, and everybody's like freaking out buying toilet paper, and we genuinely don't need it because we have the Tushy, and we just use that and keep washing the towels. And
actually that was my first quarantine activity. We had cut up all of these towels. We got a secondhand store and washed them, but we needed to have stitching around the outside so they wouldn't fray. But we don't have a sewing machine, and we can't go over to our friend's house who has a sewing machine. So I hand stitched over 30 towels around the outside. So we'd be in the morning, drinking tea, and I'm just
this gives you a glimpse into the patience that Leah has. Like, that's the only reason why this works, is that she has like 30 hand-stitched butt towel level patience. And this is who she married. Like, that's the only way it works. 100%. Did you get the Tushy Spa or the regular? We got the regular one.
My mom ordered the spa one.
Yeah, and I would probably get the spa one just because it would be nicer in the wintertime. Like, if you live in a warm place, get the regular. It really doesn't make a difference.
I don't mind the cool water though.
I don't mind it either. It took a little while for me to get used to, but the only thing though, actually right now, you might not be able to set up the spa version because you actually might need
someone
a plumber.
Needs to come in and do it for you.
Yeah.
Whereas the regular one, you can just do yourself.
Yeah.
At home. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, if you're interested, if you want to buy one, there's a affiliate code in the link of the video about it. You get 10% off. Yeah. So, cool. That supports us in another way as well. So do that, and you're helping us all out, and you get a clean butt.
Yeah. The world can reset. Oh no. Favorite sport.
Yeah, Leah's rugby. Amazing.
Thanks. Wow, thanks. Who is that? Edward? Oh, thanks, man.
Favorite sport. I'm hockey.
Rugby. Clearly. I mean, I like hockey, but yeah.
That rugby. Was weird. We were like synergized in how unsynergized we were.
We knew that though.
Yeah. No, Leah's big into rugby. I'm a Canadian boy, so I watch hockey. Favorite team, Winnipeg Jets, of course. Don't even get at me about the Vancouver Canucks. Can Leah do a video on sustainable makeup and go more into detail because she mentioned it in the past video? Is that something that people are interested in? It's kind of weird because like we are in videos, but I am the person who makes all the videos. Like Leah's got a full-time thing going on. She's actually defending her PhD on Wednesday via FaceTime with all of her candidacy people. So yeah, like she might be interested in that, but like, I don't know. Are people into like a full like
I don't know, a full video, or do you want just like Instagram posts, stories? I could do that and see if people like it. I've also been asked, a lot of people have asked about sustainable like menstrual products and stuff like that. Yep. Again, I would love to do that. Again, I'll just get a little personal with you. I have an IUD, which is intrauterine device, as a birth control. So I don't use any of those menstrual products. I don't get a period regularly. So I don't want to review things that I haven't actually used. So that's my stand. But the Diva Cup, I've heard amazing things about. But in general,
like you like for right now, maybe a video. Yeah, more Leah. Yes, Leah. Yes, Leah's video. Okay, wow.
Oh, thanks.
Okay,
okay.
Yes, wow. All right.
Alexandra. Oh, your defense would be amazing. This is my very good friend and my like research assistant and buddy. And
Alexandra.
Hi. Where are we talking? Let's talk in the next few days.
But yeah, so Leah for now will do some stuff on Instagram. So find her on Instagram. She's tagged in my latest story over on Instagram. If you don't follow me there,
if you like it and enough people are interested, then yeah, sure. I'll
and if that works, then we'll make a full freaking video. It'll be like a Leah fest of makeup stuff.
Cool.
That
I'll let you know though. I don't wear a lot. So Leah for the ladies. Well, thank you.
What camera do you guys use? God, show and tell has taken a whole new thing.
I know, it has.
So this is the camera that I operate. This thing is freaking right in my face. This is the Sony A6400 flip up screen.
The flip up screen is everything.
I put the cage on it because I mount it onto like overhead rigs and stuff quite a bit. And I've dropped it a whole bunch of times. And the cage actually really helps it not die.
I've accidentally kicked it over once too.
Yeah.
Actually, Levi, I didn't know that, but I kicked it over.
Oh, really?
I had turned off the lights upstairs and was going upstairs to bed. And I was like, oh, what's over here? And I went, boom, and I kicked it. I'm sorry.
Why would you admit that now?
I don't know. It's a couple months ago.
Later.
I wanted to get your reaction. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh
dear.
Leah series. Yeah.
Oh.
We could do a whole series on her. Does the Tushy rack up your water bill?
It hasn't so far.
I don't think so.
Not that we know of.
Water's really cheap here in Canada.
Probably shouldn't be.
Yeah, we don't notice it at all.
We don't use a lot of water generally.
Yeah.
We shower together, baby.
Yeah. Oh God, this is hot. I agree. This is going way better than I thought it was going to.
It is. What our favorite beers?
Netflix recommendations, favorite movies, quarantine shows. Sorry, wow.
A lot. Beers, anything from Phillips. I'm really into sour beers.
I'm not into sour beers.
I know. Four Winds Brewing, also a great brewery. It's from Delta, BC.
Yeah.
Four Winds. Oh, Dat Juice.
Dat Juice.
Literally DAT Juice.
He can't get mad on live. I'm trying to figure out. I'm looking at my camera. I'm like, what the hell? Where is she? What the heck's going on? No, it seems to be fine. I've been shooting with it all day today. Yeah, got a new video coming out very soon. I'm comparing shirts. I bought a Patagonia cotton t-shirt, and then I bought an Everlane cotton t-shirt, and I bought a George Walmart brand cotton t-shirt. $50, $30, and $6. And I'm comparing all three of those shirts over 30 wears to see how they broke down and like what the difference is between those three price points, to see if it's like actually worth it to buy a more expensive product with this idea that like they last longer. So yeah, there's going to be a whole video about that coming out soon. I got another one about our kitchen that Leah's in. She does a kitchen tour because everybody loved how freaking ridiculous the first one got. So yeah, we're just round two. Why not? Because who doesn't love a sequel?
Kaylin loves Four Winds. Yeah, Four Winds is the best.
Goza.
The Goza's beers are really Goza's are really good.
Should I keep smoking weed if I have the virus? Yeah, I think so. I think that's I
think that's purely based on what does your doctor recommend, because it's affecting lung things.
I have no idea.
If it'll help you feel better. Doesn't
the extra money you're spending on water, you're saving on not buying toilet paper. Ah, true.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
a sewing machine? Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
our friend has a Singer sewing machine.
Yeah, we would actually use a sewing machine. It's getting to the point now where we've repaired so many things. Like we've repaired Leah's pants like 9 times. So we're repairing lots of stuff, and probably getting a sewing machine is something we should do.
Yeah, eventually. In terms of, a lot of people were asking about like shows and things. We're watching Glow on Netflix, which is great. And if you want a good throwback movie, The Truman Show. It just dropped on Netflix. I don't know, in Canada Netflix, US Netflix, probably like, I've had it for ages. But
there's Shell Bizzle. Hey, Shell Bizzle. Yeah, I'm freaking so creative. Like, what up?
Yeah.
NBD. No, Shell Bizzle's also a sustainability YouTuber. If you follow her, I mean, you probably follow her if you follow me. Yeah, and she was like the first person who I stumbled upon when I was interested in starting this channel. I was like, do people like talk about sustainability at all? And she was the first channel that I found. So yeah, check her out. Thanks for joining, Shelby. We're here. We're hanging out.
Hello.
Who's the lesbian in the white shirt? What's up, baby?
You try and troll. Won't work. Sorry.
Goes are pronounced goes. Go. Yeah, I don't know.
Goes,
honestly, I don't even like the beer, so I'm not going to try and pronounce it.
I like it. Our friend has a bunny named Gosa, so we just say Gosa. Because I used to work at a brewery, and we had a Gosa, and they always had Gos, and then like UH, Gosa.
There's plenty of debate on the subject, I guess.
Regardless, I like it.
Which filmmakers inspire you? Filmmakers, interesting. I really like Levi Allen. He's a guy who I follow because he's like West Coast. He's got the same name as me. I feel like there's just something there. Dude just makes really good videos. He talks about van life.
That's great.
Wow, we were just like,
okay, but
right
you know
now.
what's a crazy one that we're really loving right now is Never Too Small on YouTube.
Oh my God.
They're like 3 to 5 minutes short. They're all about tiny spaces and all of these architects like getting really genius ideas of how to use smart spaces and like tiny spaces work for you.
Yeah, so like look them up. Never Too Small.
Never Too Small.
We binged like 14 episodes yesterday.
Yeah, still is only like a half hour worth of content, but like so good.
Vintage crispy. Oh, that's a response to something.
No, I don't know.
Do you
Glow is one of the best things on Netflix. Yeah.
Do you think investing in a sewing machine is the move? Yeah, we're gonna do that because we don't really like how people fix things, and it'd be kind of fun to get good at it.
Stand-up comedy. Who did we watch the other day?
I like Mike Birbiglia.
Mike Birbiglia.
He's freaking awesome. Hassan Minhaj.
Anything Hassan Minhaj.
He's the best.
So good.
I freaking
Go
love
watch
that guy.
The Patriot Act, but then also his stand-up. So good.
He's
so
like
good.
Definitely goals for
me.
It's
also like not a white dude doing comedy, and you're like, oh wow, how refreshing. Thank you.
There's enough of us. Oh my God, would you guys ever move in a van? I don't know why I said that in that voice. We've actually pre quarantine, we had sort of an idea. Okay, I'm little bit of a reveal. This nobody knows this right now. We're buying an apartment, and we're gonna move into it eventually, but it's being built right now, and it's been delayed a whole bunch of times. But one of the things that we were talking about doing was getting a van and traveling in it for like a month or two or something, and then moving into the new place once it's built and like getting out of our lease here. Obviously that has not happened for a variety of reasons that we're all here for.
Ready. We're also, we're
in quarantine. So yeah, we're interested in it. It's something that we like, but the thing that is challenging is like, okay, so we start making van videos. We do van life for a bit, and then we just stop doing van life. All these people who like came here and were like, oh, cool, I love your van videos. Now we're not doing them anymore. Like, I don't know. It seems kind of misleading or something. I don't know. Tell me what you think.
I'd be cool to do van life. Not like long term, but it's a little while.
Trevor Noah is really awesome.
He's great. Really liked his book.
His book was freaking crazy. Wow.
It's called, really good book. We don't normally watch his show though.
No, not really.
No, I've watched.
We don't have him on any streaming thing, or maybe he's on YouTube. You can.
I think we watched some of it on YouTube. But yeah, Trevor Noah, also great. Yeah, the book, highly recommend. Born a Crime.
Dana.
Hi, Dana. Where?
Friend of mine from high school.
Where is she showing up? I don't even see it.
She's up there, right below. Big Mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Big Mouth reference. We love Big Mouth. Okay, so somebody was asking before, very briefly, about what I'm doing for my PhD. Basically, I talk about sexual health, but I work with older adults and with teenagers, and I get them to create theater about sexuality. So it's really funny. Anyway, Big Mouth has been totally a way for me to connect with teenagers. I'm only 28, but I'm already so out of touch for what's happening when you're, talking to a 16, 17-year-old about sexual expression. Big Mouth, it is a way to start that conversation. It's
honestly,
so
everyone in this chat should watch Big Mouth right now.
It's so good. It toes the line a few times, but honestly, if you have preteens, be like, watch Big Mouth.
Trey's environmental show asks, how long have you lived in the apartment?
It'll be 5 years in September.
Yeah, we've been here a long time.
It's the longest we have lived. Yeah. Were you about to say that?
Yeah.
We've lived in a place that wasn't our parents' homes.
Yeah, I love this place. Like this is an amazing apartment. As you might have seen in the video, we have such a great space, but I get very antsy. Like I feel like I constantly need to be moving and doing stuff and I'm ready to move on to our new place whenever that happens. So yeah. Johnny says hi too.
Hi, Johnny
boy. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out. Like and subscribe. Yep.
Oh,
Part-time van life. Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Just converted your family friends who are more sustainable lifestyle. Have you converted your family and friends who are more sustainable lifestyle? A lot of, I have siblings. Levi does not. So my siblings are really up on watching Levi's YouTube videos, and it has made differences. They're like, hey, like I'm trying this kitchen thing. Or for Christmas this year, we just do stockings with my family because there's so many of us. But we got like a reusable, like an alternative to like parchment paper, and stuff like that. Yeah. So I think in little ways it's interesting though, because sometimes, you'll go home to either of our parents and like, oh, we're doing this thing because it's so environmentally sustainable. We're like, okay, like that's great. And they want to do their own show and tell, but with us to be like, I got my clean canteen. See, aren't you proud of me? And you're like, I am. Okay. Can we just talk about? Yeah. So it has helped.
Like one of our things that we've tried really consciously to do is not preach what we do. Yeah. Like we really just try to do what we do. And if people like it and they think it's interesting and they want to do the same thing, then that's awesome. Thanks. Great. Welcome to the party. So we're not like actively converting. And I think in some ways that's actually helped. I think a number of people in our social circle are more aware of that. And I don't know. I can't monitor the numbers of people that we've impacted via the internet. So hopefully some more on there. Yeah. Holy smokes. How long have you two been dating and married? Do you
want to answer it or are you going to?
Oh, I know. For sure. I know.
Oh, okay. There's a little test for sure. Levi, how long have we been together?
We've been married for 2 years. And we've been together.
Not quite.
Well, okay. We're in our second year of marriage.
It'll be 2 years, August 21st.
I'm going to round
wedding anniversary.
I'm a round up kind of guy. That's what I'm saying.
We've been together for 6 years, over 6 years.
I knew that. I was getting to that. I was going to say that part.
You got that.
So we've been together for 6 years.
It feels like it's only been a day, honey.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I'm just kidding.
I'm a great partner.
No, you are. Oh my gosh. Wow. If there's anything bad happening in the relationship, it's because I screwed it up. Leah's a freaking saint. And it's been awesome. No, it's been a killer 2 years of marriage, round up. And honestly, yeah, the dating process was hectic though.
The first year, we talk about that in actually our next video. We talk because a lot of our like good friends now, they've only known us since we've been together. And they're like, wait, what? Like there's a little teaser, we met each other and then less than 3 months later, we're living with each other, having only spent 2 or 3 weekends with each other.
Yeah, that was a hectic start.
It was a bold choice.
Oh man. And then at the end of that last summer, so we met in February.
Yeah.
And we were living together
like end of April,
but we lived in different cities. So we just met up like on weekends 2 or 3 times. And then we moved in together. And then at the end of that summer, we went traveling together for 6 months.
Well, I went to India for 3 months. We didn't see each other for 3.5 months. And then we traveled together for 5 months.
Yeah.
First anniversary in Vietnam.
It was a hectic, like that was a crazy time. So we talk about that in our next video. If you want to stick around, maybe hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Yay.
I love that you guys don't push people to live the way that you live. Yeah, because nobody likes a preacher.
Well, conversion, we know that it doesn't work.
Nigel Swan, typical Levi.
It's his cousin.
That's my cousin.
What's up, Nige? How's it going?
Nigel, you little silly Billy.
Oh, jeez.
I feel like I shouldn't swear or something now because he's in the chat.
Well, you weren't really swearing before, was it?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Hopefully not.
Hello from Pennsylvania. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Corey Legue. Edward's right. I'm getting a mullet. That's what's been decided. So look forward to Levi's Save the Mullet Hildebrand show where we prove that you don't have to be a hockey player to wear a mullet.
That's pretty good.
I'm going to be out here just, crushing beers.
Representing the mullet
community. Wow. Would you still follow the channel if I had a mullet?
Right?
Real talk. Leave it in the comments right now.
Yeah.
Is it happening?
Yeah.
Are we going to do it?
Thanks for your comment, Dana. That's really sweet.
Yeah, thanks, Dana.
Yeah.
I think you have to drink very much right now.
Yeah, I mean, you do whatever works for you, but honestly, at the end of the day, I'm like, I would like to have a beer.
I vote for mullet. Mullet, yes.
Oh my god.
No, yes.
No, it's a toss-up. No, yes, no, thank you.
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
Top 5 movies of all time.
This is getting very overwhelming. I can't believe that so many people are actually saying no to the mullet.
Mullet, debatable.
No.
Here for the mullet only.
Oh, Frank. Quarantine mullet Tom.
Wow.
I mean, come on. How hard can it be to cut a mullet?
Does that mean I also have to get a mullet?
Dear Leah.
Only post-defense. I can't do it. Can you imagine I show up to my defense?
Never. Oh my god.
In the front, party in the back. I won't. I'm not going to become a doctor with a mullet. I refuse. You're
not going to be married with a mullet. That's what's going to happen.
Where are you going to go? You can't leave.
True.
You can't even get someone to file the divorce papers.
Lexi, you absolute savage. We're not going to become a mullet couple.
The ego swap. Leah mullet. Yes. Yes, mullet Leah. I don't know if I can do it.
This is horrible.
Thank you, Aletta. No, Leah, beautiful the way you are. Thank you. You know what? I don't think I'm badass enough. That I'm way too lame for a mullet, and I'm gonna stick to that story.
Holy shit. This is scary. Wow.
Oh god.
Here I was thinking
Dr. Mullet. It kills me. It kills me.
Wow. Woo. I'm not drinking because I want to drink. I'm drinking because I need to do something with my mouth other than respond to mullet comments. Oh. Mm-hmm. Wow. Who is the man that I don't know what that means. Leo, when dating, how did you bring up the idea of getting tested without it being weird?
Assuming your studies are somewhat related. Yeah, talking about sexually transmitted infections, brief thing. Older adults getting a lot of STIs right now because they're like, oh yeah, like this wasn't a thing when we were young.
That's Leah's research, by the way, for those who just joined.
Methods, team. Internal, external condoms. There's lots of things to use. I know no one uses dental dams, but there's lots of other things.
So for Leah knows all about all these things. I have like the social graces of a gnat. So
a gnat.
How to tell somebody that they need to get tested before you get jiggy with it? I would just say, oh my God, I just got tested the other day because I was worried that I had a thing. And then that kind of gives them an opportunity. You're not saying, hey, I think that you probably should be tested.
Yeah, I think you come from a place of like, you're not accusing, especially this new person that you're seeing. You're not accusing them. You know, it's still like fun and flirty. You want it to be like sexy. I definitely have like, I work a lot at a clinic, Island Sexual Health, doing like a project there. And sometimes they have people who are dating come in and get tested together. I mean, it's not like the best date idea, but
could be romantic.
Not so bad. Could be. And then you're both clear and you're like, getting jiggy with it. Na. But also, I think it's just normalized. Like getting treated for STIs is so easy these days. Testing for it is also super easy. You take the swab and you can go into the room and test yourself. You don't have to like put your feet in the stirrups and do the whole thing. You can do it yourself. So I think you just say, hey, like.
What do we feel about Will Smith's getting jiggy with it? Could be Leah's theme song. If she like started a podcast or something, you could have like a rip off of it.
No, but Neil's already decided my song. It's the You Would
Bloodhound Gang.
Baby ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Getting hard now.
Friggin' heck. Yeah. What does it mean, jiggy-witted? Sorry, I'm from Spain. That was amazing.
That is so good.
It's a song by, Mr. Will Smith, and he has a song called "Getting Jiggy with It." And
you should look it up.
It's
great.
I think it's supposed to be about dancing, but jiggy with it is kind of a euphemism for sex.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I'm loving this, Lexi. She's a strong, independent woman, and she can work a mullet if she wants to.
Damn it!
Yes.
I thought the mullet thing was dead.
Yes, if I want to, yes, I can. I don't know if I want to, but I have that choice. Hashtag my body, my choice.
Tesla test drive B-Day date was what got me watching your channel.
That was my idea for Levi's birthday.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. That's not a very well viewed video. That's old too.
That wasn't your birthday last year, but the year before, 2000.
2 years ago almost.
No.
Levi with a mullet dancing to Will Smith 200K subscriber video.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought I would make it to 100,000 subscribers, so I was about to say that if I ever hit 200,000 subscribers, I would do it, but I might actually hit that one day, and I don't want to be held to do that because that would be rowdy. Whew. Mullet save the world. Hildebrand.
I just missed it. Someone asked really a question about how did you two know that you wanted to get married? Are we just getting into mullet, or can I answer that question?
No, I think the mullet thing is decided. So
it's decided. Okay,
yeah,
what
was the question?
How did we decide to get married?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. For me, I felt like I was ready to make that commitment to Levi, and the commitment not only to Levi, but like the two of us are making a decision that we want to do our life together because we're really good partners in multiple different ways. So, and also in terms of like marriage, it's a patriarchal institution, exchanging property, women, not great. So what we decided is that we're like, it's going to be our marriage. So we're going to do it how we want, like what we say to each other in terms of our contract and what that's going to look like. So it was a big decision, but it was also like, hey, like we're already we're already common law in Canada. And so I'd like to do it official because it's something that we could celebrate with our family.
Wow, that was way more complicated than what I'm going to say.
Oh, no. What were you going to say?
I just was tired of wondering whether or not this was it. We've been dating.
Sounds so romantic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a very romantic person. No. I'm not really built that way. And like, I don't know. I worried for probably a lot of our early days that like, well, is like Leah the right person for me? Like, is there somebody more perfect that I can find that will make my life more awesome or something? But I think like there comes like a certain point where you have to make your partner the one or whatever. I don't believe Savage in that.
Calls rounding up. You find your 0.7, you find your 0.8, and you round up because no one is the one.
Yeah.
No one.
No, and yeah. Leah's freaking super close. I mean, she can never be perfect in that sense, but I think that for me, she's fucking incredible. Like I have so much to be thankful for already. And then like meeting her was just such a, I don't know, like cherry on the top. So at a certain point I was like, okay, well, she's smart, open-minded and thoughtful. And if there's really something that I feel like I really need that she can't provide me in some weird way, I'm sure we can have a conversation about it and figure it out. So I don't know. I treat things in a very non-romantic way. And I just saw her as a very good partner, like as a person who would just support me in doing what I want to do. And I value what she does. And I want to be able to support her in achieving what she wants to do. And that partnership, as boring and unsexy as it sounds, is far more important than, will our wedding photos be on GQ's front page or something?
Yeah, it's nice about feeling that very secure and that, yeah, we both agree that this is the life that we want and that we're going to, instead of we're the adventure that the other person is on, we are on that adventure together.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it. Yeah.
Dan Savage says that. I can't even take credit. I love Dan Savage.
Yeah, we're doing stuff together, and I want to do it with her. That's
do it with you.
That's the decision that we made.
Yeah,
not
one of your eyebrow hairs doing something, but it's great.
Anyway, says
the guy who cried at his wedding. He did cry at our wedding. Oh, it was so cute.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Honor and obey? Yeah, not true. No.
Totally agree. If your partner's to a standard, they will never be enough. Love that statement.
Yeah. It's also like having a partner who is realizing your partner can't be everything to you. You know, like you have other people in your life who provide different things. Like you have friends and you have family and you have colleagues and maybe a dog or a cat or plants or whatever. They fulfill different parts of your life, and you can't expect everything from one person because you can't give that entirely to one person.
That was a huge step for us, was like realizing I'm always going to, you know, think about the potential changes that I might be able to make to be more awesome for Leah in some sort of way, or the ways that I can be better for her. But that's the journey. Like if I was imperfect right off the bat, I don't think you'd be terribly interested in me, because
no. Well, also doesn't exist, but no.
The journey is learning with your partner and figuring out how you can both become better. Like Leah's going to defend her PhD over FaceTime on a setup like this, and like
it's going to be lit so well.
Yeah, I'm going to get my camera and my lights.
It's going to be a whole thing.
This big microphone thing in the front of it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're using it.
Okay.
So, you know, like you have to be invested in their journey and like their hurdles that they get to overcome, because that's what makes it exciting. Like that's the whole reason why you're with somebody. It's like, make your own soap opera, but
a positive one.
But a positive one with less murder and incest.
Oh my God.
Thoughts on journaling and meditation? I journal. I've tried meditating and I suck at it. I'm really, really bad.
You're really good at yoga, though. Yoga is your version of, you want to look at your tattoos?
I didn't mean this to like interrupt the whole thing, but there they are. I hate. What was your light bulb moment where you realized you wanted to be more sustainable, or was it a gradual process? I think that it was definitely gradual for me. I wanted to be an actor right off the bat. I had very little interest in like saving the planet. But I would say that I was conscious of it. So like my parents are environmentally aware, and, you know, they've been involved in the hippie movement and stuff like that. And then at a certain point, I think it was when we were overseas, we were traveling in Southeast Asia, and I made a video that I actually reposted later on the channel. I took a photo with every single water bottle that we drank on this trip, because it was the only way to get safe drinking water. Yeah. And all the plastic, I have a photo with like 300 bottles. And like
from every single day of the trip.
Yeah.
And sometimes multiple water bottles in a day, because there's nothing, you can't refill in them.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And that was kind of a tipping point for me, was like, oh, interesting. This is like something I care about. And then, I decided that I wanted to make a channel. And
then you went to school. Levi did his degree in geography and environmental sustainability. So I think it was a combination of this real life experience that you're like, I care about this. And this is so absurd that I have to drink out of a water bottle every single day, with, you know, going to school and then getting that education. And then the two kind of came together.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Have you guys watched BoJack Horseman? A bit.
I haven't. My brother highly recommends it, but I haven't watched it.
I haven't gotten into it personally. I don't know why. CrossFit.
I've never tried CrossFit. No, we do yoga and bike rides. Levi goes for runs. I can't. I have a bad knee.
Yeah, I love running though. I'm like, not that like I'm good at it, but I would say that like of the physical things that I am able to do, like obviously I'm not like your big boy going to the gym lifting refrigerators. Like I'm like my body type is more naturally conducive for like, you know, running or riding my bike or something. And those are the things that I like to do, of course, because, you know, lifting things is harder, and that's probably what I should do, but I don't like doing that because it's harder. So I like running.
There you go.
Oh man.
Some people have asked about that was a nice question, Alana. How do you keep your hair so long, healthy, and beautiful? I mean, it's also on a screen, so like you can't feel the bottom of it right now. It's a bit dry. See, that would be in the natural makeup, whatever. I use this spray and conditioner that makes it softer.
I thought you were gonna say makes it pop.
No. Normally I just wash it, and I don't like dye it. Like I get like kind of like a balayage once a year, but otherwise I don't do a lot to it, and I think that's why it is happy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you think of being one of the few male sustainability YouTubers? Yeah, it's kind of a weird space. I think that unfortunately men don't have as much of an interest in sustainability because we're too busy like being oil tycoons or like athletes or something. I don't know what the preconceived notion is there. But
I think a part of it is like showing that you care really deeply about something. Like being earnest is not something in terms of like masculinity that's really valued. True. Like that's why you see so many amazing like female YouTubers who are really into environment sustainability or veganism and are really passionate about it because it's socially acceptable to be a woman and to, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting question. I don't think I necessarily think about it too much because in a lot of ways, I think I'm trying to break out of that. Like I am a sustainability YouTuber, but I try as much as possible to not just harp on about zero waste and minimalism every single episode. Like I try to branch out so that it isn't just for niche people who are all interested in sustainability. Like the hope is that you watch this channel and you watch it because you're interested in the way that we live. And that way that we live is supposed to be more sustainable for the planet. It's supposed to be our version of not being a hero to save the planet. So yeah, it's interesting. It's kind of weird. It's sad. I wish there was more guys out there. Just Joe Lee is trying, he's doing his bit over in Vancouver. So yeah, we hang out every now and then. We were planning a collab before the entire world fell into a pandemic, but perhaps that will get rebooted when we get out on the other side. I'll
say one little thing though, as a feminist, I am very like proud of Levi for being like, Levi is like the epitome of like white male privilege. Like he just like, he's a poster boy for it. Not like that, but yeah. And so is being able to like use that platform to hold space for other voices to emerge or to say, this is what we can do to make the world better. I think that's really important. Because if you are in a position of power, I think it's your job to use that power for a source of good and let other more diverse voices be heard. It's just my 2 cents.
Wow. That made me sound very...
I think in general, people need to do that. You need to leverage your privilege for good.
What are we drinking?
Nothing right now. Oh, no. Do you want me to fill it? Are you going to fill it? I just talked about feminism. You should probably go fill it.
Oh, God damn it. How do I make money as a YouTuber? Oh, God. That's a long story.
I feel like you might need to make a video about that.
Yeah. Maybe would you be interested in a video of how I make money? Is that a thing that anybody would be interested in? I don't know. I know that YouTubers do talk about it, but like they usually mostly make videos about the cars they own and stuff. So I don't know if that's something that you're interested in.
It's interesting. I had no idea. And like, even now we're learning so much.
Yeah. Every week, it seems like I'm figuring out how to do this better. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep. Money video. Yep. I would be interested. Yes.
Leah's a great hype man.
Holy smokes.
Look, Aliza. Hi, Aliza. I'm assuming Jam is also there. So hi, Jam.
Interesting. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
How do you split the emotional labor in your relationship? Well, Leah, I'll leave that to you.
Emotional labor. I probably take on more of it, I would say. Levi deals a lot more anxiety than I do normally.
Yeah, wait. Like let's ask them. Who do you think is more emotionally stable in the relationship? Let's just let the comments come in here. Who is more emotionally stable? Me or Leah? Leah. Both. Thank you. Yeah, so for those of you who said Leah, You're horribly wrong. Ah, damn it. So many people.
Sorry, Levi.
The plants. Thanks,
plants.
David. You're my boy. You're my boy. Oh, no. Literally everyone else. Oh, God damn it. Heck.
Yeah, we try and balance each other out.
David.
Levi once described our relationship as in the ocean, I'm a rock. I'm normally very like stable and grounded, and Levi's like a bit of seaweed. Like he has the rock, but he's also like in the water. And normally he's like,
oh God.
It's all good.
Okay, the person who commented the couch, that's really funny. That's
what
really
did they
funny.
say?
Well, they're like, who's the more stable one in the relationship? And they said the couch. That's
they're
funny.
so right.
Depends on the situation.
True.
That's you.
In pressure situations, Levi's good. I get very emotional. I feel things very, very deeply.
Yeah.
And so I
okay.
easily cry.
I think that's a very interesting point. I would say that in day-to-day life, Leah's definitely the rock. Like I am stressed out 90% of the time, and 10% of the time Leah has convinced me to come downstairs and watch a movie. And then but when it comes to like high stress situations, like when things are really going down, Leah crumples and I'm able to deal with shit. Like when people want to fight, or like we're being antagonized, or like there's a freaking pandemic going on.
Yeah, Levi has been way more stable. I have had he literally came down yesterday. Cheers. Oh, cheers. Yes, we can cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. If you're at home having the little bevy, cheers to you, to everyone who's on this chat. Freaking heck yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to say, like, yeah, last 2 weeks have been really hard for me. Like, I don't normally deal with a lot of anxiety generally. And so, yeah, like literally Levi came down the other day and I'm making dinner and I'm just crying. I'm standing there stirring pasta, just having a good cry. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have different skill sets.
Yeah. But a lot of people have asked about like self-isolation, like what do you do? I mean, having time by yourself and also doing the things that make you feel good, that like bring you pleasure, whatever that means for you. You know, it could be a bubble bath, it could be a massage, it could be yoga, it could be going for a walk, whatever works for you.
Going for a run. That's mine.
There you go. Doing things like that.
Making spaghetti.
Yeah. Being overly productive right now or feeling like you need to be productive, I think is so counterintuitive. Like none of us have ever been through this. And so we need to be kind to ourselves and to others.
So this is something I'm kind of interested in as well. I find that this whole pandemic's really interesting for productivity and like this idea that we always constantly have to be creating stuff or making money or buying new things or whatever, that sort of frantic energy that exists in our society right now. And I'm curious what you think about like how the quarantine has affected hustle culture. Like I would love to make a video with that title, like how, you know, COVID-19 affected hustle culture or something like that. Because I feel like a lot of people actually are kind of enjoying the break. Like not having to be constantly at work or going to friends' houses. I don't know if enjoying
is the right word, but
yeah, I mean, not
definitely,
enjoying.
Especially in terms of if you're an introvert or an extrovert. But yeah, somebody asked if I'm
doing so good in quarantine.
Yeah, I feel I've talked to a lot of people who are introverts, and they're like, oh, or a lot of people who are in grad school who were like, hey, social isolation. You know, this is what we do all the time. Somebody asked if I'm an HSP/empath. I don't know what HSP means, but empath, yeah.
Pleasant laziness with getting stuff done.
Oh, Leah, what is your opinion on changing your last name when getting married? It's up to you. Up to you. I mean, to be fair, the way that our society is laid out, if you keep your like maiden name, the name that you were born with, it's still a man's last name. So, I mean, or a woman's, depending on who your parent is. But ultimately, it comes back to it was still originally a man's name. Whatever feels right for you. I didn't take Levi's last name because Leah Hildebrand, it's not bad, but Leah Tidy. Also, my own like ego was like, you know, in school, I love the Hildebrands and they are my family. but I'm not going to be Dr. Hildebrand.
Yeah.
It's not who I am.
Reading the comments, great. Awesome stuff. Love the perspectives on here. Zenturo may or may not have thrown my phone across the room when I saw yet another tweet about writing the next
novel, or like Shakespeare wrote King Lear.
Like we're all supposed to be at home, like grinding out our best work ever. And like, I feel that pressure. Like, I feel like I should be creating more content, and I have. Like, I'm guilty of it.
You know what though? Some people, like the other day, my mom posted she painted rocks. Her and all of her friends, and my mother is like a university professor, and her and all of her friends, they painted rocks over Zoom together. That's great. That is still creating something, but it's rock painting. Like, awesome. You're not doing really anything huge, but you're getting outside of your brain. I think that's cool.
I think it's actually negatively impacted the beauty of hustle, because the expectation on many social sites right now is to use the opportunity and ignore the trauma of the current situation.
Yeah, Lisa.
Honestly, I don't know if a video like this would perform well on my channel, just because what I talk about is not normally this kind of thing. But I really do think that a lot of people are either kind of like tired of the hustle culture, and they're like kind of like, wow, this is what it's like when I don't constantly socialize or go to work and like bust my ass every single day. And then I think there's other people that are kind of like observing how we react in these times. So I don't know. That's something I'm curious about.
Productivity is probably a lot of the time can be very synonymous to consumption and consumerism. You know, because it's not only productivity, other people need to push things out for you to spend money, make money, buy things, like, you know,
get views.
Exactly. So I think in terms of productivity, it has definitely helped. It has contributed to a not very sustainable society, economy. It hasn't really been sustainable in terms of community building. You know, it's not productive to have like a community meeting and be a part of a community garden. But hey, like, for our mental health, that's been amazing.
Whew. Wow. This has been fascinating.
Yeah.
But oh wow, this did not continue screen. Oh my gosh. I hate hustle culture. Rock painting is awesome. Productivity can be in silence and stillness.
Absolutely.
Hells yeah. Bye, Lexi. Thanks for all the great comments. You're the freaking best. Thanks for being a part of the team.
Have a good night.
I'm forced to keep working because I work in a grocery store. It's
thank you for
it's
what
real,
you
man.
do.
I went into the grocery store yesterday, made a story about it because it was so hectic and so stressful. Oh my God. Like,
you were there for like what, 20 minutes, not even. And for you who's working in the grocery store, like that's your everyday, like,
couldn't imagine.
You know, hopefully you can look after yourself when you get home and when you're at work. Hopefully your employers, who knows, hopefully are making it as safe as possible for you, but are also doing things to help mitigate all of the different anxiety or trauma that maybe you're dealing with. But
yeah, thanks for what you do. Do you have any have you guys been disinfecting all your food? Yeah, we have. Thanks, Mondo. Hi, Mondo. Yeah, we do this weird thing. It feels so weird. I don't know if it's everybody's doing this or not, but like we'll bring in the groceries and we'll put them in the middle of our kitchen floor, and then we pull them all out. We pull all the vegetables over to one side, and then we like wash them in the sink with soap, and then we hand sanitizer like the bags and the outsides of all the other things
and leave them. You're supposed to leave them. I think I've heard some people leave them for like 48 hours in your garage or something, but we don't have a space like that.
We could put it on the patio, but like we have like seagulls and stuff. They would eat all that stuff.
I feel like you have to do as much as you can. I don't know, because it's not just about you. It's about helping other people and make sure that they stay healthy and safe. So
sounds like that's what other people have been doing. Yeah, it's so odd. I hate feeling like I gotta be all like I'm not a naturally like
rule following.
Yeah, I hate following rules. I don't like when people are worried about stuff. Like I'm like, okay, just like get over it. If we die, we die. But like now, it's like I'm forced to follow rules, and it's really annoying.
Whenever we go for a walk, I'm always like helping Levi with social distancing, and he's just like, he hates it because he doesn't like being managed. But at the same time, I'm like, Oh my God.
Like I'll forget. Like we'll be walking and I'll just like forget about this whole thing. And then Leah will be like grabbing my arm and like pulling me out of the way of people.
It's not just about you. It's about other people.
I know. I'm just like trying to live my life and not be stressed out about it the whole time.
Make space for people.
Maybe.
Love you.
Do y'all go to therapy? I freaking love therapy. I already love talking about myself. So, you know, having someone who had to listen to me was awesome. Jokes aside, though, yeah, I had a pretty serious medical issue about 5 years ago or 6 years ago or something.
8. No, it'll be 9 this year. 2011.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
9 this month.
And I went through therapy. I was in like a session. I was going there like twice or 3 times a week for 4 or 5 months. And it was honestly amazing. It was one of my favorite sort of medical things I've ever done. Like I've had I have had physical therapy, and I've done chiropractic work. And that by far mental health stuff was the most beneficial for me. And I saw the best value for me as a person. So
yeah, I haven't been to therapy, but I think it's something that I think it's probably good for everyone to do it, but it's also not accessible to everyone. There's great things about Talkspace. So there's online things where you can talk to therapists. It's not nearly as much money, but you can talk to someone like right away. Again, Dan Savage is constantly talking about it on his show and destigmatizing going to talk to a therapist. And I think that's so important.
Yeah, you should.
Talkspace. Something like that.
Somebody said that I sound like their dad, and like honestly,
you guys real dad core.
I didn't realize that I was so dad core, but I'm
not yet. Oh, sorry, that wasn't like a clue. No, we're not pregnant.
Yeah, somebody in the last video was like, "Ha, you guys are definitely trying to get pregnant."
We're not.
And we're not.
Sorry.
We're
no.
like
eventually we want to, but like not now.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
God. Johnny agrees with you so much. Yeah, my boy. Can somebody make a video about UVB
impact on a virus?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
We're not going to make a video about that.
But that would be good if someone did.
Wow, Levi is white male privilege all over. Yes. Yep. I am a white dude. My life's awesome.
And you have to do everything you can to make it better for other people.
Mel says she's going to tell her boyfriend too. Therapy is so great. I agree. Hey, Megan, thanks for showing up. Hi. Hello from Guam.
Guam, cool.
That's crazy. I would not be able to find Guam on a map. If you said, Levi, you got to find Guam right now.
You literally have a geography degree.
Why would you say that right now?
Because you should know where Guam is. You called me out
so hard just now.
You know what? People deserve
to
hear the truth.
Would you be able to find Guam?
Probably.
How many people in the comment section right now can find Guam on a map? Not Google Maps, like just a map with shapes on it.
With shapes?
There is no friggin' way.
Geography person.
Map, geography, Guam.
Bo Burnham, straight white male. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So good.
Thoughts on 5G? No idea. It's a thing. I don't have it. What's the model of your Arc'teryx jacket? It's a Proton LT hoodie. And it was on sale. And I needed it. Or I convinced myself I did.
Oh, me said low waste in the time of pandemic. Thoughts? It's so hard. Lysol wipes, gloves, and masks.
Oh, man.
It is hard.
Yeah, we used to get all of our beers zero waste. Now we're getting them in cans because
they can be recycled.
We can't refill them.
We're super fortunate that there is the Zero Waste Emporium, which is a zero waste like grocery store, and you're able to order everything online, and they still prepare everything zero waste, like really safe. Like they sanitize everything, and you bring your own containers, and you put not your own containers, but your own grocery bags.
So it's really zero waste, which means that they use paper bags, which can be composted or recycled.
Or they have glass jars that when this is over, you can bring those back to them and refill them and stuff.
Yeah, but the best that we can find. And
I think, especially if you're in cities, you do what you can. Hopefully you have compost. Hopefully you have recycling. So yeah, so making that just, if you're going to buy something that comes in a plastic container versus a cardboard container, try and find something that you can recycle, and that changes depending on where you are.
I made a whole video about this. It's called The Problem with Zero Waste.
Yeah.
So go watch that.
But in terms of like Lysol, all of our things I refilled before the pandemic, like our hand sanitizer and our stuff to clean things.
2 of my friends served in Guam for 3 years.
Wow.
But can you find it on a map?
Levi.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I have no idea where it is. that look. You just heard the most quintessential Levi thing.
Exchange.
I say something dumb and she says,
I don't say anything.
No, you go, Levi. There it is. That's the one. Every time. Do we compost? Yeah, we compost the heck out of stuff. We have like a city pickup thing. We put all the stuff in there and then we dump it into a big green bin and they take it away and then they turn it into compost and then we can go back and we can get that compost and we can use it in our garden. We don't, but we could. Because
we have compost from our community garden.
My mom's on the chat.
What? Where?
Jean Swan. Hi, kids. My mom is on the chat. Mom has entered the chat.
Oh, no.
Welcome.
She just missed the Levi moment.
Yeah, she did miss the Levi moment.
She's seen it, though. She said it. So,
do people understand that metal stuff is easier to recycle than glass, and cans and stuff tend to be better for the environment and taste better? I don't know. I think that there is a fair amount of understanding that tin and other metal is more easily recyclable, but the plastic plague is kind of what we're fighting right now. So a lot of production, a lot of like capitalist investment is sunk into stuff like, I don't have any plastic around me, but like into plastic. So they're going to fight tooth and nail to make plastic recyclable options rather than metal. So I don't know. We're fighting the system here to try and get that to happen.
Aliza, do you think this pandemic may shift the way people think about day-to-day living, i.e. having a garden or more sustainable lifestyle? I mean, I hope
honestly, if gardens come back in, honestly.
Ooh, the city of Victoria, because we have a great mayor. Lisa helps. She's fantastic. They started a thing where we're known for all of these amazing parks and green spaces, but we're actually allocating some of the park staff and funding to help gardening. So they're going to like start all these different sprouts and things that grow well on the island and give it around to different citizens. So then you can grow it like on your deck and stuff.
This is not a new thing. Really cool. In the wars, there was things called the Victory Gardens, and it was basically an effort to grow food locally so that the food stores that were shipped overseas could be kept for those fighting the war and that people at home could maintain themselves. And we've gone so far away from this. Like we live on an island.
So it used to be 85% of our food production happened on the island. That was in like the
and now it's like
80. No, it was in the 50s or the 60s. And now it's 85% is from off island coming in. So it's a total flip. And I'm hoping this shifts us more towards.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Mom, Dad, and Gma. We got to hear Levi. Oh.
I
did it for all of us.
Grandma's in the chat.
But also like,
we have
Levi.
Grandma in the chat. What?
Hi, Graham Jam.
We call her Graham Jam. So my grandma's name is Graham Jam, which is not actually her name. Her name's Ann, but her name is Graham Jam. So y'all just toss a Graham Jam in the comment section for Graham Jam because she's 87 years old. And she's a freaking rock star. And, she's probably out there.
Somebody said Nam Nam. I mean, that's pretty close.
Graham
Jam.
Guys,
you guys going to write it.
Graham Jam.
Are there any single-use plastic, single-use products you do use?
Single-use product. So now we've been, like, we used to get bagels and stuff, zero waste, but now like you can't.
Yeah, we can't.
Bagels come in plastic bags. Every now and then, so we get like
single use, but we always reuse the bags that we do have.
Yeah,
we reuse them for like if we go and we buy produce and we get it zero waste and then we put it in our fridge, we'll try and reuse the bags that we have. We try not to.
Yeah.
Other than this.
Fingers crossed. But yeah, I mean, like the rings on beer cans and stuff, we can't really do it. I like how this like Cranbourne Domino's guy is just like after my grandma. I think he wants to have sex with her or something.
Oh, I think he love
Cranbourne.
Say that.
What's going on, buddy? You got a little thing for the older ladies, I'm thinking.
There's nothing wrong with that, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you want to say something to her, you know, maybe you should just give her a call or something.
Mm-hmm.
You imagine you gotta like go in there and leave all these comments because you're so insecure about yourself.
Yeah, sad. Somebody asked Evan, can't you bring containers to Mount Royal? You could, now you can't. And we used to bring our own containers to like Market on Yates or to Save On or wherever. We can't. They're pre-bagging it all. I know. Yeah,
everything is sort of changed. I think now all bets are off, unfortunately. So we're just kind of having to
kind of do what you can.
Do what you can, get through it, you know, if at all possible. Hi from New Zealand. Was that terrible?
From New Zealand.
From New Zealand. Hi. Hello there. You got my mate Cranbrook wants to shag me ma.
No, your grandma.
My grandma.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, how do I...
He wants to cut you out of the will. Don't trust him.
Can I get rid of this guy? How do I get rid of him? Frick, he's annoying. Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know how you get rid of him.
That's
remove. Here you go. Remove.
Oh, no, I can only remove the comment.
Well, you know what? Don't even give him that enough time. You know, just
put user in time
and time out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, well, you know what? Whatever. We're not giving him space.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for 300 seconds. Well, let's all just embrace this nice moment of reprieve where the douchebaggery is ceased for a moment.
What have you learned from the pandemic experience so far? Any big takeaways? That life is okay if it's slower. That's good.
Yeah, that's a great point. I would say that we collectively,
together
operate really at a really high pace. We are constantly going. Leah finished a PhD in under 3 years. That's crazy. That's not a small feat. And I run a YouTube channel. I have a production company and I'm trying to stay married. Like there's so much that we do, and having the time where we kind of got to incubate and just kind of hang out at home has been really nice.
And to garden and to bake and to focus on, you know, and to call my family. Like we've been talking to our family members way more than we normally do. Yeah. Friday, we had like a Fisher family FaceTime where like all of my mom's side of the family, we all got together and chatted. We've never done that. And it was really nice. Yeah. I don't know.
No, there's been some nice moments. But also it's showed me how, odd not how odd, but how fragile a lot of our systems are. Like a lot of our friends are unemployed right now. Like I would say most of the people that we know are completely out of work and are working right now in very unfortunate circumstances. So it just really like made us aware of like how lucky we are to be able to work from home and how
it can be really tenuous for a lot of folks. Yeah. I think that's what the awful thing about the pandemic is. People are like, oh, it's the great equalizer. No, it's not. It totally is not. It's going to be, you know, our folks who are in like marginalized positions or in lower socioeconomic standings who are always going to get hit the hardest. Yeah. And that's just, it's not fair. Yeah. It's not fair at all. And so people are like, oh, like that stratification is just going to keep happening, unfortunately.
Hello from Portugal. Hello, Portugal.
We love Portugal.
Man. Portugal was sick.
Love it.
Yeah.
Drink some good wine. Eat some good olives.
Yeah,
have some octopus salad. Sorry, that's not a very vegetarian thing to say at all, or vegan. I'm so sorry. I had it when I was there. It was great.
Yeah. Isn't that unreal? Like Mowbray with 3 Ys is like, how did she do that in 3 years?
I like older women.
Not even. Like it would be 3 years in September. And she's gonna defend on Wednesday. So she will be like technically done before summer even starts. That's like freaking unheard of. Like if she was me, her head would be like this big and her ego would just be like filling this room.
There's really high ceilings, this room.
So freaking. Hi from Wales. Wales. Is that a? I don't know how to say Welsh. Welsh.
No, just don't even
try. I'm not going to try.
I'm so sorry.
Philly in the house. I don't know why you said it like that, but I love it.
No.
Wow. Johnny wants to know if you can find Portugal on a map. Hey, yes, yeah. I can find Portugal on a map because I freaking been there.
Oh no. Okay.
I use them for my cat poop. Whoa.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Where did that come from?
For the bags. Where do you use them for?
Bags.
The bags. Yeah, that's all right.
Have we calculated our carbon footprints? I calculated our carbon footprint at some point. And it was higher because I flew a fair bit the year that I calculated it. And but it evened out because we don't have a car and we eat mostly vegan. So
and local.
We're kind of in a weird middle area. But yeah, Canmore, Alberta.
Canmore.
Cheers, fellow Canadians. Because you're at a time zone that is reasonable to be drinking.
You should come over to Hawaii when this thing is over. That'd be nice.
I'd love to.
My family was supposed to be in Hawaii right now.
Wait, Aussie accent. Aussie accent. Go.
All right, Sheila. To your right, shrimp on the barbie. Right?
See,
I've actually been to Australia. Levi has not. So,
yeah, no, I haven't.
No, you have not.
I've
also been to New Zealand. It's so great.
Okay, Levi, what do you think is the key to having a good relationship? Enjoying the same kind of beer.
Gosh.
No, I we talked about this a little bit earlier, but just genuinely understanding that the relationship is not so much about finding a perfect person as much as it is finding a person that you feel can help you achieve what you want to achieve in life. And
1 second. Sorry.
We're getting a call. Totally unscripted. Merch. No, I'm never going to do merch probably ever in my life for a variety of reasons. One, I don't really feel like people need to buy my useless stuff. And two, I am so not into organizing the logistics of selling merch. I'm not into it. I don't know. If there was something that I could, if I could sell that would be better in terms of environmental impact, but then I'd still have to ship it everywhere. I don't know. I've thought about this and I just keep coming back to the same thing. I'm not going to do it. So yeah, unfortunately not. They say cunt a lot in Australia. Excellent comment. Just oh look, he's back. It's Cranbourne Domino's. Wow, you know what? I gotta give it to Cranbourne Domino's Pizza Man. He's committed. He waited 300 seconds to come back and spam us all. And you know what? There's something to be said about commitment. So I'll just go back on here and I will hide user. No. This user's messages will be hidden. I think that worked. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That's great.
We kicked him. I think we kicked him. Anyway, it's getting close to our time to eat food.
Make food.
Enjoy the rest of our nights without all you beautiful people.
Thank you for coming and spending. How long have we been here? Just over an hour or so?
An hour and 23 minutes.
Wow!
This has been awesome.
Hanging out, chatting.
Yeah.
So I don't know if do you ever visit Up Island? Yes, I grew up in Nanaimo.
Yeah,
so we go Up Island. I mean, obviously not now. We stay here.
Other times in life.
Yep.
But yeah, you're all the freaking best. I'm gonna go find Guam on a map now. just
prove that you can do it.
Just so I can do it. I'm just gonna point at it, and I'll know where it is. Thanks so much for all your love and support on the videos recently. It's really great, and we're gonna be updating you soon. We got 2 videos basically almost shot, and we're editing them as we speak. So. Look forward to that. Find us on Instagram so you can stay updated on our day-to-day life when we're not uploading videos, because we upload a lot of stuff on there. Yeah. Oh God, guys, mullet. Why did the mullet come back? No, stop.
Mullet, Levi.
Levi
Yeah,
saved the Guam Hilton.
What was Levi saved the mullet?
What is happening?
It's so good.
That was ridiculous. All right, you guys are the freaking best.
That's great. Love you guys.
Oh my God, all the love. Thank you so much.
Look after yourselves and each other. Stay healthy and safe. And
we will see you very soon for a new video. Oh my God. I got to end this. Bye, everyone. Oh, that was freaking great. Oh, no.